Right, good evening. It's the Happy Highlander here. So what we're going to do is try and recreate this. I tried to stitch this video onto the back of the other video, but before I started making this video, I realised I couldn't, so I didn't bother. So this is sort of part two, if you will. Right, so we're going to try and see if we can recreate this lovely bread. It's so simple. I'll do my best to show you how I've done it. Look, that looks like a wee face. You see that? Right, show you. So that's what we're going to start to cook. So this morning, around about 11 hours ago, I made this. Right, so we're going to put that in the baking tray, in the bread tin thing. Right. So to make it, dead simple. It's easy peasy. It's a 3-to-1 ratio with your flour and your water. Okay? I've actually got you balanced on my kettle. 2 of the legs are on the shelf and the other one's on the kettle to stop so you can see me. There we go. 3 of these. Right, that's that. 3 of them. That's very good flour. If you can see that. Is that in the wee shop? Mashed. Right, 3 of them. One of warm water. One the same, warm water. Right, 3 to 1. I'm not very good at this. I should have warmed the water up first. There we go. But I didn't. It's taking a while to come through the tap. We'll get there. We'll get there. Right, there we go. Lovely. Right. Just one. Warm water. Yeast. One time I did it and I forgot the yeast. Aye. After 6 hours I'm thinking, can you see any bubbles? Right, so just that much yeast. Can you see? That's all you need. That much. One of these spoons. That's plenty. And then sugar. Okay? Sugar. A bit of sugar. Kind of sort of the same amount. Not too much, but sugar. Salt. Oh, bloody hell. See this thing, it's awfully heavy. Right, salt. I grind my own salt. It's that pink Himalayan salt. So salt. There you go. Wee bit of salt. Nice. And that's you. Right. So then a wooden spoon. I just do this. About 2 minutes. And then, if it looks a wee bit like that, add a tiny bit, but only a tiny bit more water because it's very easy to overdo it, okay? Just a totally wee bit, right? Oh, that's plenty. Right, and then that's you. Just do that for 2 minutes. 2 minutes doing that. Like you're making pancake mix, kind of thing. Right, so I'll pause you while I do this, and then we'll come back to you. Hello again. Right, there, see? Just 2 minutes. Simple. 2 minutes. Just kind of get it like that. You know, like gruel. You remember Oliver Twist? Please, sir, can I have some more? Aye, a bit like that. A bit of that kind of consistency. And then that's it. That's you. And just leave that. Put a lid on it. And just leave it. Doesn't have to be somewhere warm. Just leave that for at least 8, 10, 12, 14 hours. And I'll show you what it'll be like. Right, well you saw it before, but I'll show you again. It'll be like this, all bubbly. You see the bubbles? Nice, lovely. Right, so now, what we do, get one of these, and I'll put it straight into the tin, the bread tin. Okay, which I've got warming up in the oven. Okay. So that's my bread tin, lovely and warm, well oiled, and I'll just tip this straight into it, like my trivets, like wee pallets. You see? I made them. I'm awfully clever. So what I'm going to do is just tip this straight into that tin, and don't knock it back. You know when you knock it back and then let it right, don't do that. Just leave it as is. All bubbly. That's it, look. Get my glove. That'll still be hot. Right. That's it, just get a wee sugar and we'll set that back in the oven at, right, it's a bit too hot, put it down a bit, about 180, right, and then I'll pause it and then we'll take it out of the oven and see if it works. And if it does work, you'll see the video, and if it doesn't work, you'll certainly won't. Okay, when I made this smashing one that we're trying to do again, I left it in at 180 for, I think it was 25 minutes. It was 25 minutes, and then I took it out of, because that one I did on in a big baking tray, a big square one, with a baking paper, because you can see it was quite flat. I didn't put it in a tin as such, and then I took it off that, and then I blind baked it for another 5 minutes. So we'll try and do the same, and hopefully, you know, it'll be smashing, because this is really lovely. I mean, that was kind of this big. I only cooked it last night and there's hardly any left. That's how good it is. Right, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, as I'm a silly sausage, I keep forgetting things. There's two things we need to do. One thing I forgot to do was put flour on the top of it, because I like that kind of look. You know, it's all kind of dusty on the top like that. Well, I forgot to do that. And then another thing, when it's nice and hot, get a wee cup of water and chuck it in the bottom of the oven. And then all the steam makes a crusty top. So we'll try that. I do actually have one of the squeezy things, you know, that squeezes the flour, but I don't know what it is. I'll just do it by hand. Old fashioned way. It's lovely. Right, that's us. So put that in. Shut the door for until I get a wee bit of water. Tiny bit of water. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tip that on the floor of the oven. So you can hear that, that's the steam. So there you go. Right, that's us. So we'll see how we get on with that. See you in a bit. Right, so that's been 20 minutes. So I'm going to take it out of the oven and see how we get on. I'll just put a wee bit of flour down. Oh no, put it on there. Smoky oven. Ooh, looks a bit flat. See? Oh, we'll see what it's like. Oh well, it's a bit like a frisbee, but it's still bread. So I'm going to blind bake it for a minute. Aye, I will. It's a wee bit soft underneath. So I'll blind bake it for a couple of minutes, but it is a bit flat, like a flying saucer. But a tasty one, hopefully. Right, so we'll give that another 5 minutes and we'll get back to you. Right, that's it working. Right, that's been 5 minutes blind baking. So we'll get it out and let it rest, and then in a couple of minutes when it's cooled down a bit, we'll cut it in half and see what it's like. If it's a disaster, you'll not see the video. But I might just put it on even if it is a disaster. Because you learn by your mistakes, do you know? Right, turn that off. It kind of sort of looks like a pancake, like a fat pancake, doesn't it? But it seems alright. I mean, not too bad, is it? Considering how easy it is. We'll just let that cool down for a wee minute. Here, look at this, right? So, with it being Friday, I like watching movies, and I've got a smashing movie collection, and I went in to have a look, and I looked through them all, and I picked out all the Jason Bourne movies, and then I put them down, and then I had that Kingdom of Heaven movie. I thought about that, and then also I picked up Dances with Wolves. But as I'm looking through the collection, I found this. Do you remember that? Tom and Jerry. So for my first hour this evening, sitting chilling on a Friday night, I watched a bit of Tom and Jerry. Always reminds me of my cousin Donna. When we were at Wayne's, we used to just sit and binge watch Tom and Jerry movies. So we did. Well, we couldn't actually binge watch them, could you? Because we were actually on the TV. But we watched as much as Tom and Jerry as we could. But that's tonight's movie. I'm halfway through it, so we'll see how we get on with that. I've seen it a million times. Right, so I'll let that cool down, and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, well that's it, been cooling down for a minute or two, and I can't wait, so we'll see. It's very crunchy. Look, I'll show you, I'll break a bit. Hear that? Oh, lovely. But we'll see. Sounds good, eh? That's for putting that water in. Oh, now then. Looks nice, eh? Listen, crunchy. Oh, crispy. Lovely. Ha ha. That's not bad at all, eh? It's got that springy thing, like that sourdough. Easy peasy, eh? 2 minutes of, mixing up with a wooden spoon. Like you're making a pancake. Right. Now, you taste it. Got some lovely Irish butter. So, let's stick some of that in there. And we'll see how we get on. It's shite, but you eat anything when you're hungry. That was absolutely bloody delicious. I know it ended up a wee bit flat, like a frisbee, but if I put it in a skinnier, because I put it in that great big tin, you see, and there wasn't quite enough to fill it, nowhere near. So I suppose if I put it in a tighter thing, it might be higher at the sides, but that makes it crunchy. Because I'm just eating a bit of the edge there. And it's lovely and crispy. There we go. Hope you like that. I like this. God bless each and every one of these. Goodbye.